Guess who's fucking back? Guess who's back, boy? This flip phone, this beautiful little thing. I just thought I'd talk about this for a bit, because this is definitely, hands down, one of the best purchases I've ever made, and it barely cost me anything. And it was something I would recommend that anyone on this self-improvement journey should buy. It's one of those things, right? It's like, recently I've been living kind of shit. So we had friends around for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I was fucking drinking, smoking, doing all sorts of stuff, just because, kind of like, I've been, in a way, I'm not even mad about it. Like, I was living so well beforehand, living in such an imbalanced way, working for hours and hours every day, that really is fine. You can treat yourself to those periods of kind of the opposite end of the pendulum. But now that they're gone, I'm getting back into the full flow of things, and this comes back out. This is what happens when I go into those flow states for a month or 2 months or 3 or whatever, when I'm getting back into work. And now this stage might be a 6 months period. We don't have any friends coming round, and so I can get back to work. But this is important, bro. And here's the thing, is it costs maybe £50, 40 or £50. So if you're a young man, save up for it for the next few, I don't know how long, the next few months. Try and save up just enough money to buy that, and put your SIM card from your real phone into it, and see the profound change to your life that it brings. If you're addicted to social media and want to stop using it, if you spend hours a day drowning away your time into your fucking phone screen, then I'm sorry, brother, but turning it onto grayscale isn't really going to help. This is the solution, bro. This is it. When I'm out of my house now, all I can do is communicate with people. This phone is a tool. It's become a tool again, when before it was more so a drain on everything that I do. This phone now, I can text my girlfriend, my parents, I can call them when I need to. It does very simple things, like I can Google something really quickly if I absolutely have to. I can use maps. But what it does is it adds a barrier onto doing anything particularly interesting. There's no Instagram on here, there's no Snapchat, no social media that I can scroll away for in hours, and even stuff like just Googling or browsing shit on the internet. It takes a fucking process to do it, bro. You wouldn't understand how long it takes just to tap away on this damn keyboard. It's a very important thing to do. I think it's probably up there with one of like the top self-improvement habits that you can partake in, is just buying a fucking flip phone, bro. Because more so than anything, it's a very kind of actionable thing that you can put into your life. The flip phone is there. There's no escape from it. When you've got your flip phone and you're out of your house, however much you want to, there is no way you can use these social media apps. And so for people who are perhaps working, or they're going to school and they're spending a lot of times outside of their house, this is great. And even for me now, because I work from home a lot, it's still brilliant, because I don't know, there's just something about it. It means I can leave my main phone in like a fucking turned off in another room. I don't even have to charge it anymore. I can wait for it to completely die and never touch it, because I know I can still communicate if anything important shows up. It's great. It's something I'd highly recommend. I mean, there's not much more I can say about it. I mean, the benefits of it are very obvious. Reduce screen time on anything that sucks away your energy, but you still have the benefits of communication. What are the other benefits of it that I see? I mean, more presence. You just feel more awake and alive inside of the world. When you walk down the street, there isn't this big brick in your fucking pocket. There's this tiny little thing that even fits up here if I had a top pocket, and you can kind of walk around and feel so much more present and alive. You can look up and just look at people. There's no option to listen to music or podcasts, so when I'm cycling to work, I'm in the zone, I'm thinking, my brain's actually active and working. It's one of those things, and we've spoken about it before on this channel, but it's the idea of your brain doesn't really experience silence anymore, right? Whenever you're alone, you're watching TikTok or Instagram, or even just listening to music or a podcast, or you're watching TV. When you're cycling to work, same thing. When you're in the shower, music. You don't have enough silence in your life, brother. Not enough time for your mind just to do its thing, to ruminate, to think. And that is such an important thing to bring back into your life, and that is what a flip phone will do. It's very important. I mean, the cognitive benefits as well are huge. There was a study that showed that children under the age of 18, even for just 1 hour a day, if they used social media and phones, their cognitive ability would be greatly diminished. For adults, maybe it's an hour and a half or two, but the point still goes that if you're using your phone for more than an hour and a half a day, it is bad for you. And personally, I didn't do that, actually, to be honest. Like my phone, my real phone, I'd use it still for like fucking 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes. But still, even just that, this has improved upon greatly. With this, I use my phone for 5 minutes a day, bro. That's it. It's just great. It's such a big improvement, and I would totally recommend anyone to get one. If anyone's interested, this is a Nokia 4 something flip. Nokia flip, just type that in and it'll come up. But these ones are quite good. So it's a flip phone, but it's running a platform called KaiOS. Because there's two things you can do. You can either buy like a really old phone off eBay, and do you know what? They just don't really work that well. They don't run on the same carriers or same wavelengths, and their signal isn't always great. And you can't do some basic things. Like on here, I can still like go on maps and things, which is arguably quite a useful feature to have. So this is the other option, is buying a phone that's like, it's a modern dumb phone. It's made for certain markets. It runs something called KaiOS. And it just works. It does everything you want it to do. Text? Yeah. Call? Yeah. 3-day battery? Sure fucking thing, brother. Flashlight? Yeah. Basic camera? Yeah. It does everything you need it to do, but it doesn't do more. It does nothing else than the basics. And that is why it's perfect. So buy one. Buy a flip phone. It's the only time I will ever tell you to buy anything on this channel, but go and buy a flip phone. And yeah, see how it changes your life. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, brother. Come chat to me on the Discord or give me a call. I offer free one-to-one calls on Discord as well. But yeah, manifest excellence, bro. I'm so proud of you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.